Sandwiches, sandwiches, sandwiches. We all love sandwiches. However, there are some tricks to make our sandwiches just a little bit better, and I'm going to share a few right now. When making large batches of sandwiches, make all your fillings first and then refrigerate. Here's a little hint. Leave tuna or salmon till last, because they will go bad more quickly. Garnish sandwiches with radish flowers or fresh vegetable slivers for extra visual appeal. When making large batches of sandwiches, prepare these garnishes ahead of time and store in jars of ice-cold water till serving time. Drain and let sit on paper towels for a few minutes before garnishing your plate. Did you know you can freeze many types of sandwiches? But you should avoid freezing those whose fillings contain eggs, mayonnaise, lettuce, or tomato. They just don't freeze well. And when freezing your sandwiches, wrap them individually. That way the flavors won't mingle. If you run out of freezer bags, you can freeze sandwiches effectively and safely by wrapping them in wax paper, then in aluminum foil. Make sure all your seals are tight and complete. When making sandwiches in advance, wrap them in wax paper, then cover with a slightly dampened linen tea towel. If you plan to cut the crust off party sandwiches, by all means make your sandwiches in advance, but cut off the crust right before serving. This way you will prevent getting dried out edges. If you're using a fresh whole loaf for sandwiches, chill it in the refrigerator before slicing, and use a very sharp knife. You won't have those uneven torn bits if you follow this advice. You can make fancy looking sandwiches really easily. Try ribbon sandwiches. 3 slices of bread with the outer slices being white and the inner slice brown, or vice versa. Spread the interior slices with soft fillings like cream cheese, jam, hazelnut spread, chocolate spread, or the like. Then wrap in wax paper and chill for 1 or 2 hours. Then cut off all crust before serving. Another type of party sandwich that looks impressive: pinwheel sandwiches. Use really fresh bread and then trim the crust first. Now roll out the bread with a rolling pin. Spread with cream cheese or other soft filling. Place pitted olives or sweet gherkins in a line at one end of the rolled out slice. Then roll up from the garnish end as tightly as possible. Wrap it tightly in foil or wax paper, twisting each end to make a strong seal. Refrigerate for a minimum of 2 hours. Then cut into very thin slices with a sharp knife right before serving. Rolled sandwiches are looser than pinwheels and served in one piece. For an added touch, toast them by baking in a very hot 450-degree oven for 5 to 7 minutes. Remember to take your butter out of the fridge a couple of hours before making sandwiches, if you are using butter. Whip it slightly if it's soft to make it soften and to make it more spreadable. And if you want to make a really good sandwich and make some garlic bread, for the most consistent garlic bread, mince a fresh garlic clove or 2 to taste and add to room temperature butter. Then whip or beat it together until the minced fresh garlic is utterly dispersed through the butter. Let that sit for 15 to 20 minutes to blend the flavors. Then you're going to have some really great garlic bread for your sandwiches.